Autodrip by Mallow Like. Tear them open. That guttural, gravelly, yet somehow joyful voice, snuck in between their regular brewing sounds, usually suggestions, sometimes it's moans or screams. All could be easily dismissed as normal noises of operation, unless you really listen. My daughter hears it too. She refuses to even enter the kitchen while the machine is on. My new coffee maker is beginning to worry me. Since I bought it, it has been making sounds that I've never heard come from a coffee maker. Grunts, or a word cut off halfway through. Today, it's pretty close to a full sentences. It also makes the best coffee I've ever had. Using my regular coffee and tap water, it brews delicious coffee that wakes you up, but also seems to give you something. A little extra. It raises your spirits, makes you excited to take on the day. The voice is creepy, but the coffee is damn good. With my newfound energy, I plan to go on a run with my friend Kim last Sunday. Her dog freaked out on my front porch and refused to come in the house. The dog wouldn't calm down, so Kim took her home. I was brewing a pot at the time. The coffee had its hooks in me. I stare at the coffee maker from my kitchen table, waiting for the pot to fill. My vision slowly zooms in until all I can see is the coffee maker. It's all that matters in this moment. All there is. It and I. Bathe in their blood. Blah, 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 blah. The coffee is ready, and I'm ready for the day. This coffee stays perfect drinking temperature from the second you pour it until your last sip. Every cup I drink helps me realize that the voice is just a fun quirk of the best coffee maker in the world. I am in a cold sweat. Suddenly terrified, I feel the urge to destroy the coffee maker. It seems like the only thing in my life that matters. I absent-mindedly pour myself a cup of coffee and sit down at the table. I feel better after the first mouthful. I always do. I'm standing with my face less than an inch away from the operation light. The red glow is burning my eyes. I don't remember getting up, and there's no coffee in the pot. I remember taking one drink, but I must have drunk the whole pot without realizing it. I pull out the coffee and filter to make some more. Kill your daughter. The voice startles me because I haven't even put in the water in yet. I put the coffee in the filter, pour in the water, and start the brewing process. My phone rings. It's Kim. Morning, creepy. You want to run? I'll leave the dog at home this time. Let's do it, girl, Kim says, sounding like a motivational speaker. Kill her too. What the hell? Who said that? Kim asked in a concerned tone. It was the TV, I tell Kim. I don't really feel up to a run. Thanks anyway. Probably because you gotta poop, dude. Jesus Christ. Drink a whole pot of coffee. I hang up without saying goodbye. I felt like just talking to her on the phone was putting her in danger. There is a faint, terrified, screaming noise in my head. My focus is directed towards the utensil drawer. I grab a fillet knife, a knife used to clean fish. I remove its cover and see my eyes in the reflection on the blade. They're glowing red. It sends chills down my spine, but I can't stop my body from moving. I walk slowly down the hallway, past the bathroom door, past my room and onto the door at the end of the hall. I involuntarily place my hand on the doorknob and then will myself to pull it away. I hear a deep voice inside my head, screaming at me to stop. I am not in control of my body. I try to scream and run away from the door, but I can't. I put my hand back on the knob. I walk through the door. I wade through toys and pillows to reach my daughter asleep in her bed. I look at her face, and the voice in my head is much louder now. It's my voice, my inner monologue begging and pleading me to stop. It was sobbing hopelessly. The feeling of terror is back, and I try to run, or at least drop the knife. No luck. I was completely under the coffee's control. My body ignores my voice and places the tip of the knife to my daughter's neck. It attempts to drive the knife into her neck, but I am able to gain enough control to stop it. It only penetrates to a superficial depth. Her eyes snap open. Upon seeing her flawless, innocent blue eyes, I regain full control of my body. She's confused and crying. We both are. I throw the knife under the bed and hug my daughter tight. I cry with her, still horrified at the idea of losing control again. I tell her she was having a bad dream and that she was scratching at her neck. I calm her down. I'm about to tuck her back in when I notice it's time for her to wake up. I could really go for some coffee. It always makes me feel better. It seems, no matter the consequences, I can't stop drinking it. The machine needs to be destroyed. I only can hope I can maintain control long enough to get the job done. This has been another episode of MrPeePeePasta. I hope you've enjoyed listening to the tale of the demonic coffee maker, and also enjoyed our sound guy with all of his cool, very masculine, sexual sound effects that he decided to add in, because let me tell you, they were in the script. They were in the story, but the sound guy decided to add them because he wanted to put in extra work. Anyway, I'll see you next time, and don't forget to subscribe.